This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Here we are. It's one of those days. We were just talking to our boss. We said it's Thursday. She said it's Wednesday. My kids think it's Friday.
It feels like Friday today.
It's a funny day. I'm officially telling you it is Thursday.
Thank you.
All day. Now, while I've got you, Jack,
Yes.
you know that my sight is failing. And I've been given this beautiful bracelet from a friend of mine many months ago. And I can't. The clasp is too small for me to see.
Ooh.
When we play a song next, can you please put this on my wrist?
I can.
Thank you.
I love that bracelet too.
Thank
That's
you.
stunning.
It is
hey,
beautiful.
after 3 o'clock, we have Katy Perry tickets inside the bum bag. She's just gone and announced extra shows in cities around Australia.
There's 4 in Adelaide.
She's going to be pink, man.
Are
She's
there
gonna
enough people to fill that stadium in Adelaide?
break
That's what I want to know.
Next, those sweeping statements, we'll be asking for your unpopular opinions.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's get unpopular.
Swan's sweeping statements.
Oh, yes. What is something that you have believed for a long time, but you almost don't want to say it because you know that you might well be on your Pat Malone?
Right? We're so cranky today that we're kicking the show off with sweeping statements.
I had 3.
You did.
And that is unlike me. I don't know what to go for. I know that we did talk about food courts. I'm going to change it up
Okay.
because I've got a new one that I haven't told you. And it goes like this. If you're in a car park and you see an empty space and you decide to pull up past it and reverse in, you can go to hell.
Why? What sort of animal drives front on?
Everyone drives
No.
front on. That's the point of parking.
Go back. You should have your license taken off you if you can't reverse park into a car park spot.
I beg your pardon.
You should have your license removed.
I'm not talking about the ones where you're... I can't think of the word. I'm talking about the ones where you're pulling in.
Yeah, but I always reverse in. I drive forward then reverse in so that when I go, it's a lot easier.
What about the people that are waiting and think that you're moving into the park, but
Oh,
no.
I'm so
you're
sorry.
moving forward and then they move forward because that's what a normal process is, and then they've got to reverse up because you want to reverse in. No.
You put your indicator on and you wait the 8 seconds.
Parking goes nose first.
No.
End of.
Disagree.
Well, you can go to hell. Go to hell.
Can we have a car parking brawl? If you and I met in a car park, it would go
I
off.
tell you what, that's happened to me twice this week, and the next time, I'm hoping it's you. I'm hoping it's you because I am ready to go.
Okay, my sweeping statement today you're going to not like.
Oh, great.
I think the most disgusting food texture there is an omelette. They are vile. Why
What?
would you want to put that texture in your mouth? I had a bite of someone's the other day and I'm like, actually, at the age of 27, I've just realised how disgusting omelettes are. Yuck. Poach
What?
it or scramble it and have it on some sourdough. Just that omelette texture in my mouth? No, thank you.
What was it? Who made it?
A cafe. They're awful though. It came to me.
Well, look, you're entitled to that opinion, but you're wrong. 13, 24, 10, what is your sweeping statement? What is your unpopular opinion?
Make us angry. Let's make Swan angry today.
I really
'cause
feel like we're angry now.
It gives me life.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you need a doctor, join over 1 million Australians who are skipping the waiting room and speak to Instant Scripts doctors online from the comfort of home.
To find out more, visit instantscripts.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's bring the mood way down.
Swan's sweeping statements.
Oh, yeah, this is where you have a full skirmish, a fisticuff with the entire population that does not agree with you.
You and I just had a fight in the song about your sweeping statement because it's ridiculous.
I really think that you are so entitled.
Nah, I'm correct.
Your time is better than my time. If you...
It's 6 seconds. It's how a car park works.
No, it's not how a car park
It
works.
is.
They're designed to go nose first. Get out of the way.
not.
Everybody is going shopping and needs to get there.
Look at our Instagram at The Chrissy Swan Show if you'd like to see us off-air fighting.
What is your sweeping statement, your unpopular opinion? 13, 24, 10. Hi, Kath.
Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Jack. How you going?
Good.
Yours has got to do with cyclists, which happen to be a subject of much rage.
It's just like you, Chrissy, how you hate people that reverse into car parks. I'm actually with Jack, and I reverse all the time. However, the cyclists on the road on bicycles should pay for registration. It drives me insane the amount of times you have to stop, let them go past. I just want to run them over.
See, there's like two types of people. One that sees a cyclist and feels rage.
Yep.
And then me.
Really?
I don't even notice them, yeah.
I'm with you, Catherine. Even driving around the lake on the way to work today, I was like, mate, move to the left. You're going to get clipped.
No, but they're a vehicle just like us.
No, they're not.
They
No,
are.
they're not. They need to pay registration, Chrissy.
Yes, but what about pedestrians? Did they need to pay registration or do they have a right on the roads as well?
But they don't walk
No,
on the road.
They walk on the path. The cyclists take up room on the road where we're paying thousands of dollars for car registration, and I just want to run them over just to say,
Catherine,
"Guys,
you can't keep saying you want to
Yeah.
run them over. Catherine, you can't say that.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Catherine, and maybe chat to someone as well.
And maybe I need to stop saying anybody that reverse parks into a car park space can go to hell, but I do mean it. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
So good.
Good.
You're so bright and bubbly, Kylie.
That's me. I love your show. Listen every day.
Good on you,
thanks,
Kylie.
Kyles.
That means so much to us. But what do you think about children?
Yes. Well, I'm really not fond of people bringing their children when you invite them for dinner on their devices all night. You try and have a conversation with them and they're not interested.
So what's your sweeping statement?
I don't like children on their devices at the dinner table.
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Like breakfast time, you invite guests for breakfast. They bring their kids, that's fine, that's great. They're always on their devices, even at lunchtime and dinner time. It drives me nuts.
I mean, having said that, it is a good thing to bring if you're the parent and you want to talk to your friend who's the other parent.
Yeah, okay.
Because you know, and it's terrible parenting, but we've all done it.
I get it, though.
Once they've got a device, it's like you're on your own.
You get
can
to
be
have a
yourself.
bit of a yap alone.
Yeah, but I do understand, Kylie. And then they get this weird zombie face. That's what I've been calling it at my house. I'm like, look at you. You look like a zombie. They don't like to hear that. And
I can imagine.
And I'm trying to guilt them
Yeah.
into living a life instead of just endless YouTube videos.
Show some emotion.
Correct. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Jack. How are you?
Good.
Well, we're
I
good,
need-
but I feel like you're about to say something very controversial, Mandy.
Yes, I do hope that you can end an ongoing debate between me and my girlfriend,
Oh,
Peter.
great. Yeah, we love this.
We're very talk back today, so I'm
Yeah,
here for this.
Yeah.
So, her sweeping statement is that Purple Rain is the worst song ever.
Ooh.
My statement is, my counter to her is, that mantle belongs to Slice of Heaven.
Oh,
Please discuss.
wow. I mean, look, I don't want to add a third song into the mix, but I think you've forgotten I'm blue da dee da die da dee da die. Clearly the worst song ever.
Well, we cannot even listen to her musical taste because her favourite song happens to be Cotton Eye Joe. So
Oh.
she can't be taken seriously.
No, she
Awful.
cannot.
She
No
cannot.
points to your friend Peter.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher to you, Amanda.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's flip it and mix it.
NutriBullet, the #1 personal blender brand in the world.
Chrissy's Flip It and Mix It. Let's go. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
You know, I mentioned yesterday that I was going to give pesto a crack in my new Flip It.
Did you get around to it?
I did not.
Tonight's the
On
night?
the agenda for tonight.
Right.
There was a shortage of basil. What's going on?
What do you mean? Like to buy?
Yes.
Oh.
Could not find any anywhere. Only the stuff in the pot.
Yeah, drain.
I'd like someone to explain to me what the point of that is because it doesn't grow in there.
Do you still have your veggie patch or herb little
No,
spot
I cleared it.
for the rabbits?
Gave it to my sister.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Courtney.
Hi.
Hi. You know, I've had an old NutriBullet for many, many years, but I've got the new Flip, and it's reinvented my love of the NutriBullet. Are you mad for a NutriBullet?
I've got an old one that I got as a Christmas gift like many years ago, and
Yeah.
I thought, God, I'm never going to use this, but I actually use it all the time.
All
so
the
a new
time.
one would be amazing.
Well, the good
I
news
make
is
sauces.
that you are going home with a flipper, no matter how
Yeah.
you bum out about this thing, okay? Because if you get 2 of these songs correct, we've mixed them together. If you get 2 correct, you get $1,000 worth of NutriBullet stuff. If you get 1 correct, you get $300 worth. But if you get none correct, if you just hang up now and say, stuff it, I've got something better to do, you're still going to get the NutriBullet flip, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, we
thank
need
you.
the names of these 2 songs, so just yell them out once you know, Court.
Okay. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes, and the other one is
It's going to come in.
Can't Make It Out. One of the country
I Had Some
ones.
Help. Is it? So I Had Some Help?
Yes, it is. I'm sure of it. Oh, I had some help.
Before we even got to the lyrics, well done, Court.
Good on you, Courtney. You're clearly an
Thank
auditory
you.
processor. Takes one to know one. All right, you've got yourself both of them. That's $1,000 worth of NutriBullet prizes. You're going to lose your mind.
Register via the Nova Player app if you'd like to play tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's see what's on the interwebs.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
When I see the words Wendy Williams, I must click. I must.
I love that woman.
Now, of course, you and I, in the Venn diagram of things we have in common, Wendy Williams is clearly in it.
Absolutely, she's in it.
As is egg noodle dumpling soup. There's a few
Yes.
other things.
Yep.
Wendy Williams, of course, came to prominence. She never had a show on air here in Australia, but she did have a talk show. She's a radio legend in America.
Yeah. And I would, in high school, go home and watch her talk show on YouTube. Watch the full Hot Topics, the 20 minutes. That's how obsessed with her I was.
She is amazing. Most people got to know her when she passed out dressed as the Statue of Liberty.
That's right.
That's how most people know her.
And also when she did the burp fart. Should we enjoy that quickly?
Yes!
Just a matter of time. She's not lonely. I apologize.
What I don't understand is why, like, where are, like, you and I in that audience that would be shrieking laughing?
Right?
Play it again and listen to the low-key reaction to a legendary burp fart.
Just a matter of time. She's not lonely. I apologize.
That is unbelievable.
It's so great.
Anyway, she has disappeared from the limelight for all sorts of reasons, but she's broken her silence
This is big.
over the P. Diddy situation because she called it years ago on her show.
Yes.
She has been openly critical of him and saying all throughout her show that he needs to be investigated, that he's been doing all sorts of bad stuff. And she has broken out of her recently recent hiding to say that she has been told by so many people, Wendy, you called it, including some people from my family who have also said the same. I love a bit of vindication from Wendy.
Interesting. I love this. And also, Swanee, Wendy would know because she was in the music industry. Her husband's in talent management in New York. Like, I think that she's got some proper tea.
What I think is interesting is this. Why? I mean, she has actually said stuff about it over the last few decades. But everybody else has not. And I just think that's an interesting piece of human nature.
It is. I think I know why.
Why?
Because I've done so much deep diving
Yeah,
on this.
yeah.
People know what could happen to them if they spoke, and that is death. Like, allegedly, several people, I mean, again, conspiracy theories on TikTok, but it feels like a lot of people were unalived by Diddy or because of him.
He is like the devil.
A monster.
A
Yeah.
monster. That is a really good word. I do want to say, though, take the action of going for the deep dive on this very, very carefully, because what you will uncover is extraordinarily disturbing.
Yes, very.
Like, it's not cool.
No.
Let's have a change of speed, can we?
Please.
Shawn Mendes Shawn Mendes seems like a very nice, gentle boy.
He does. He seems like a real deep thinker and as like he'd enjoy poetry.
Yes. And a red, and a red wine.
Yeah.
For some reason, my daughter has a pathological hatred for Shawn Mendes. I don't know where it comes from, but I think it might stem from jealousy over Camila Cabello. I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
But they were famously going out, and then they broke up, and then there was allegedly a little tryst with Sabrina Carpenter in there.
Yeah.
But they are back together, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. And this is what he had to say about his sweetheart.
Camila and I have just done the best job at preserving our private little fire of love for each other, because no matter how strong mentally you are, when there are millions of people commenting on it, it's so hard not to be affected by it.
Yes, I agree, but should we tell him that his girlfriend's name is Camilla, not Camille?
Yeah, that was weird. Also, you know how Sabrina Carpenter talks about him liking mushrooms and how the mushrooms aren't changing your life?
What does that mean?
They're changing your voice, bro.
Does he enjoy a fungi?
He's into meditation and apparently mushrooms, allegedly.
Oh, I can tell he's very calm.
Yeah.
He'd do Ayurveda and
Yeah,
all that sort of stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Well, hi, we're still here. There is nothing you can do about it.
Soz about it.
We've got another hour, and I'm thrilled because between now and 4 p.m, you are going to be graced with the dulcet tones of one of my closest, dearest friends, the great Dave Thornton.
Oh, yeah, we're getting him on the phone.
Can I tell you, I blew his mind this week with a tidbit about a supermarket that I thought everybody knew, and he had no idea.
I can't wait to hear it.
I know.
Also, big news today, Katy Perry. She's announcing more shows in Adelaide. I think she's announced another show in Melbourne. But you don't need to worry, because in Chrissy's Quizzy, we have a double pass to go and see her.
Sweet.
13 24 10. Jump on the line.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Fingers crossed you're about to hear from two crazy Katy Perry fans.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Oh, yes, Ben, hello.
Hey, Chrissy, how you doing?
Roar is your favourite song. Did you enjoy that we just played it just now?
Yeah, it was perfect timing. I'm hoping it's a sign.
It's so good. In fact, when it started off air, Jack and I both said, God, this is a good song.
Yeah, it's an anthem.
It is an anthem. It is an anthem. Have you ever seen her sing it live?
I have. Yeah, a few years ago.
Oh, you're a big fan.
She's so good live. And I mean, we all saw the AFL performance the other day, so she's pretty good.
Yeah, I love how sort of masculine she is live. Like, she's
Yeah.
really dirty or something.
I agree.
You know?
When she was running up that stage with her hands in fists,
She's
it was
so
boss.
strong. It's
Yeah,
fabulous.
she did that Celine Dion thing, when she punches her hand in the air.
Yes.
It was perfect.
I mean, name another legend, please. All right, let's move on to Mel. Hello, Mel.
Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
Hi, so good. You also loved Katie's performance at the grand final.
I did, and I thought she was far and away better than Tina Arena. I know you may not agree, but I think she was fabulous.
I mean, those two together really made my heart so happy.
It was wonderful to watch, but she definitely shone.
Well, one of you is going to go and see her live. There are tickets in the limited edition Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. May the best fan win. Your names are your buzzers, Ben and Mel, and it's the best of 5, meaning the first one of yous to get 3 answers correct wins.
Well, it was
the
one
game.
of yous, wasn't it?
Well, it was bloody one of yous.
Question number 1.
What beauty treatment did Lamar Odom get done this week? We were talking about it yesterday. It involves a fish and some
Sticky stuff.
goo, some fish goo. It was a salmon sperm facial.
Question number 2.
From which direction does the sun rise?
Ben.
Mel.
Yes, Ben.
East.
Well done. God, I would never... You could have a gun to my head and I wouldn't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know directions.
I'm so good at that stuff.
Terrible. I'm like a Burmese cat. Keep me off the road.
Question number 3.
Can you name this Katy Perry song? Come on, guys.
Ben.
Yes, Ben.
Teenage Dream.
It is Teenage Dream.
2 points to Ben. Mel, you could still get in there.
Maybe
This-
you'll know about Nicole
I'm
Kidman.
trying.
We're talking about Nicole next. One of Nicole Kidman's offspring walked in a runway at Paris.
Mel, Mel.
Yes,
Sunday Rose.
it is Sunday Rose. I love how we all know her middle name because we were all so desperate to find out what she was going to be called back in the day.
What a name.
She's 16 now. And you know there was some controversy about her name because people said it was like Sunday Roast.
Right,
Sunday
yeah.
roast.
It's a bit like methy.
I remember.
It's a bit methy.
It's just a bit, Sunday Rose is a bit methy.
Oh, God, that's very poor.
Question number 5.
Which comedian was Katy Perry once married to?
Mel.
Ben.
Ben for the...
Wasn't that Mel? No, that was Mel.
Mel.
Brand.
Mel?
No, Mel.
Ben.
Oh,
Oh.
but I was gonna. I knew it was Russell Brand.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you, Mel.
That's okay.
Mel just got in there. I'm getting official approval from Tom. All right, guys, it's a tie break. Question number 6 is for the win.
What is the key ingredient in an omelette?
Ben.
Mel.
Yes, Ben.
Egg.
Correct. Oh, Mel, you put in a valiant effort.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, so close. But, Ben, you are going. Tell us everything
Oh.
about it.
Best day ever.
You're the
Have
best.
the best time, Ben. TEG Dainty have announced that Katy Perry is bringing the Lifetimes Tour presented by Snaffle to Australia this June. Get tickets tomorrow at Ticket Tech.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Did you know that I've got a podcast? It's called the Chrissy Cast.
Yes.
You can get it wherever you get your podcasts. And there's an episode going to air on Friday. And I blow Dave Thornton's mind with a fact that I thought everybody knew. So we're going to play a round of what did your friends not know that you could not believe? 13 24 10, give us a call. And he joins us now. Hello, Dave Thornton.
Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Jack.
Hey,
How are
Thorno.
you?
Now, I just want to tell you, you are live on air, so no fruity language, please.
Oh, you know me so well.
Hey,
I feel like when your mate's in the car with their kids and then very quickly like, oh, yeah, just speak nicely.
Yeah, we are. I always answer the phone going, "Oh, hello, I'm in the car with Leo." Or, yeah,
Speaking of fruity, Thorno, before we get to this story, I just want to talk about your contact photo that you've picked for yourself on your iPhone.
Yeah, what about it, Jack?
It's fruity in a sense that you look like you've just murdered someone in the bush and have taken a selfie. And I just want to give you that feedback.
yeah.
Okay, great. Well, now the ATO's onto me. But then secondly, I thought it was all right, but here I am getting thrown under the bus.
No, you look like an emu that accosted me in my car.
Well, this doesn't paint a good picture at all, if I've got to be honest.
Well, let's move on to something a lot more wholesome. What did I remember you and I were discussing how unsettling it is when you have to go to a supermarket that isn't your regular supermarket. And we both wander around going, where's the bickies? Where's the... And then I said to you, Dave...
You said to me that at the end of every aisle, there is a red, well, not even a folder, just a two-sided piece of Perspex hanging from a chain, and it will tell you where everything is sitting in the aisle.
And
it blew my tiny mind apart.
And you you had no idea that this community service existed, and you went straight to the supermarket to check, and you sent me a photograph of you also looking like an emu with the piece of Perspex.
Okay, this has now hit me a few times. It shows that I'm incompetent with a small head on my neck. But then, but yeah, Jack, I've sent it not once but twice now. I think could even be 3 times to Chrissy. Every time it blows my mind apart because I have meandered for. I mean, I'm 44. I've spent a good close to 3 decades just walking around supermarkets going, I don't know, where's the baked beans? Tell me where this thing is.
I love
And-
sussing that clipboard. It's fun.
It's the best.
No, but Chrissy, do you remember on the podcast, I brought it up because I said there should be like a Google Maps for supermarkets when you go to a new supermarket.
Yes.
And I thought it was the greatest invention I'd ever thought of. And then you said, there's just a map at the end of every
There
aisle.
is.
And I was,
It's a little bit more analog than a Google map, but it is still a map. Have you also played that wonderful game where the actual specific thing that you want isn't listed? So you've got to sort of check the vibe.
Yes.
Of if you were setting out the supermarket where you would put the chipotle mayo
Or the polenta. That's what I always. I'm like, where would
Yes.
they put the polenta?
with the rice and the flour. Yeah.
Thorno, we love you. Thanks for coming on. I can't wait to see your new contact photo because it needs to be changed.
thank you for humiliating me, guys.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you're just tuning in, you missed the gorgeous Dave Thornton.
Grab the
Who-
podcast.
He is a grown man. And his face when I told him that at the end of the aisle in every supermarket in every city in the country, there is a list of where to find what it is that you want. He had no idea. So we're asking you, 13 24 10, what is the little tidbit that blew your friend's mind when they found out? Hello, Emma.
Hello.
What is your friend Jenna on about here?
So the saying, it's a bit nippy, she thought it was, it's a bit nipply.
Well, a lot of people do say that, and I don't know where it came from.
Say nipply.
Yes.
I've
yes.
never heard that.
I have heard that.
Really?
Have you heard it, Tom? People say, oh, it's a bit nipply.
No, because it's nippy, right?
It is
Yeah.
nippy, but also when it is cold, you can get a bit nipply as well. I understand where that comes from.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Emma.
Hey, Stace.
Hi.
What did your friend Danielle think?
She thought that the Big Bang was just a TV show.
The Big Bang Theory. So
Yeah.
how did it sort of unfold? Like, I love that moment that your friend realises something.
Well, first off, she was at work years ago, and every Friday, because she thought that the Great Wall Trial was actually built to keep the rabbits out.
Oh, from that famous ad. Oh, my God.
Yes. So then every kind of Friday we would do a what does Danny not know?
Oh,
Bit of corporate fun.
Yeah. Oh, she thought it was hilarious. It was, it wasn't mean or anything. But yeah, and then so, the fact that she thought rabbits were kept out of China with the wall, and then people just started saying stuff, and that was one that just stuck in my head.
Fantastic. You've just faded her down. I mean, I would give anything to be like Danielle. She sounds like such a sweet kid,
Poor Stacey, Priceline Pharmacy voucher. Imagine sitting through Stacey telling you that segment at the office.
Shazia, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What did your friend Jackie think?
So she thought that chicken salt actually contained chicken, and she hasn't ever tried it before because she doesn't eat meat. And we all told her, no, it's got nothing to do with chicken.
Well, I sort of see where she's coming from. I would have assumed that there was some sort of chicken extract.
Same, Shazia. That's kind of blown my mind.
Yeah.
Well, because, I was like almost today years old when I looked at the ingredients on my favourite stock cubes, chicken stock cubes. There's no chicken in them either, and there's no beef in the beef stock cubes.
But you would assume so.
You would assume so.
Tricking us.
Tricky.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Shazia. Let's finish with Natalie Swanee.
Hi, Natty.
Hi, how you going?
Good. What did Jess not know?
That the J is silent in jalapeno and fajitas.
So does she say jalapeno and fajitas?
Yeah, exactly. And
God.
we didn't realise until we were in a Mexican restaurant ordering some food,
Oh.
and we all turned and looked
Did
at her.
she get deported?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Had a ball today, Jack.
Same, Swanee.
But let's click for one last time.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I really think one of the most interesting people around at the moment, apart from Chapel Roan, is the great Sabrina Carpenter.
Agreed. Obsessed with her.
In fact, this weekend, I am going to spend half an hour doing what I should have done many months ago,
What is that?
and just finding out what her siblings look like, where she's from, what her parents look like.
Oh, we're
I'm gonna
doing a
Google
full
it.
deep dive.
Yes, I've got to know all of this information.
Hey, I should start doing that as well because I've been doing too much Diddy deep diving and it gets a bit grim.
Yes, and I feel like, a deep dive on Sabrina Carpenter will be happy and amazing, like, a sorbet after a heavy dinner for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So let's start with this. She has responded to claims that she does not sing live. Someone salty on TikTok has said, I hate to say it, but 30% lip syncing, 30% backing track, and only 40% live.
I think what people don't understand is, on TikTok especially, these artists, when they're on a stage, yes, there is a backing track, guys, because if they need to take a breath, there can't be no lyrics, and she's human. So yes, there's a backing track,
There's
but it
always
doesn't
a
mean she's
backing
singing.
track.
It doesn't mean she's not singing live.
Exactly.
And also, speaking of her live, let's just enjoy a bit of Bedchem live.
Can we please? It just makes me wish I just had more partners when I was 20. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, it's naughty.
Imagine, it's just like so delicious her whole life. Anyway.
Yes. She sings live.
And she has made it very clear. She goes, I sing live every show 100%. Would you like to speak to my audio engineers?
Oh, smash.
Next, she is on the cover of Time 100. This is a legendary issue where the world's most influential rising stars are always featured. And she is on the front. And have a look at who writes the article.
Christina Aguilera.
Aguilera is now a musical journalist and she has written for Time 100. There is nothing that woman can't do.
How good.
I hope in the article that they discuss their beginnings as child stars.
Of course.
Because I haven't done the deep dive properly on Sabrina Carpenter, but I do know that she was one of those Disney style people.
She was on a Disney Channel show early on.
Yeah, I mean, she's magical.
Girl Meets World, it was called.
Oh, yes. God, my sons loved Girl Meets World.
Love that.
Now, she looks amazing on the cover. It's like old school Marilyn Monroe, which is absolutely the vibe that
We
she
love
goes
that.
for. And that, I think, because she's so sweet and so good, I think that recent film clip where she's like murdering that girl and the girl's murdering her back really works because it's a real juxtaposition of two characters. Next on the Sabcab Deep Dive, Amanda Seyfried, who is an actor as well, she is rooting for Sabrina Carpenter to join Mamma Mia 3.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Well, I hope it doesn't happen.
Why?
Can I tell you, there is no franchise that gets on my tits more than Mamma Mia.
Really?
I didn't like it live. I didn't like the movie. If you're listening to me, Sabcav, don't sign on.
Now check this out. The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.